Okay, hopefully you can hear me all right. We're at the dance club. Actually jamming out there right now. Some guys playing some b-ball out back there. But I'm going to show you how to make an OGT foldable using one blank white sheet of paper. We're going to fold it up and then take some notes on it. So the first thing we'll need to do is take this this paper and hold it lengthwise as such. And we're going to fold this top corner down just like this. It helps if you stick your tongue out. So now my paper is folded just like that, and we're going to fold this bottom tab up. Bottom tab up. Okay, so that's done. Now we have officially made a hat. Just kidding. We're going to unfold everything now, and now's when we're going to have our divided section work as an outline for our paper. So up in this top section right here, we're going to write down well, you can write down both things. The first thing is going to be a thesis statement. Or a main idea. Thesis statement or main idea. Now these are two different things, and we're going to look at what's different about them. You only give a thesis statement for two different occasions. Anybody know what those are? Anybody? Okay, no? I'll tell you. It's an informational essay or a persuasive essay. So I'm going to note that down here. Informational or persuasive. That's when you give a thesis statement that really gives your argument, okay? The only time you do a main idea is when you're writing a narrative, which is a story. Can you hear them yelling out there at each other, dancing? So we've got a thesis statement for an informational or persuasive essay and a main idea for a narrative, okay? Should I use pen? I'll use pen. I feel like that might show up better. Okay, so now underneath this little section here, this is where our thesis or main idea is going to go. And the next section, sort of right underneath of it, is where we're going to put who is our audience. So we're going to know who is the audience. Who's going to actually read this piece, this writing? Who will read this text? Okay? So as you notice, we're still in our divide. That's the paper fold. We're only on this one section. Okay? And then the last little segment down here is where you write your purpose. What is the purpose for doing this? And we've got our pie, our persuade. We've got inform. And we've also got to entertain. So what is your purpose for this writing? Whatever it is, it's going to go down right here. Okay? All right, the next segment, next section, takes over this whole next section of the page, and it's the same thing repeated, okay? We got our thesis, informational, persuasive, or we have a main idea for our narrative. We've got our audience, who will read this text, and we've got our purpose, persuade, inform, or entertain, okay? So we're looking at this section over here. Now what goes over there? Our body one up at the top. We'll go roughly down here. We got body 2 and body 3. Okay, so now as you can see, I've left some significant space between all of those. Okay, and we're going to add a little bit more detail inside of here. So we've got body 1. We need to have a topic sentence. Sorry, I keep cutting my head off. A topic sentence, and then underneath that we're going to put 3 supporting details. Alright, we've got body 1 is going to have a topic sentence, 3 supporting details. And we're going to do the same thing for body 2 and the same thing for body 3. Okay? So you're just going to copy this section right here and right here and draw an arrow. Shoot. And shoot. Just like that. Same thing. Alright, and the last thing we have is this bottom tab right here, which is going to go for our transitional words and phrases. Transitional words and phrases are very important. They actually will boost your OGT writing test score by several points. And these are things like, for example, or saying therefore at the beginning of a sentence. And so we're going to come up with a big list, and we're going to add them to the notes down here in our section. But what I want you to do is take notes on this sheet of paper, your foldable, bring it to class with you, okay, on Friday, because we're gonna create one just like that. So please do me that favor and bring it to class, okay? All right, see you later.